Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to talk about Astro's Playroom because I've completed it now and I think it's absolutely fantastic. What a brilliant little game. It's a pure love letter to Sony, isn't it? If you love Sony, if you love PlayStation, then this is for you. There's just so much to love about it. It's so good. It's short, sure, but 4 hours or something I think it took me to complete. Although saying that, if you want to platinum, it's probably going to be about 6 hours, but it's absolutely brilliant. There's just what's not to love about it. What I actually really love is the little sort of references to all the different franchises, so things like Ghost of Tsushima and uh, Crash Bandicoot, Horizon, they're all in there, and you come across them and you see them. Loco Roco, that's another one. You come across them, you see them, and you're just like, wow, I know what that is, and you're just like, that's brilliant. It's kind of like the sort of game that you wish. What was that fighting game, PlayStation All Stars? It's kind of how that was a sort of love letter to Sony as well, but this is kind of done in a better, cuter way. It's just so cool. I just like, I think it was one of the beach levels or something. I just saw this big inflated bot, and I'm thinking, what's that? And I walk up to it and I punch it, and it just breaks into all these little pieces, and it's got, oh, that's Loco Roco. It's so cool. And then I found this other secret level where it was got all these pink trees and stuff, and it has got oh, I know what that is. That's Ghost of Tsushima. Can't even say that right. But yeah, it's so good. It's such a good little game. I really like it. Another thing that's brilliant about it is it's got just the controller. It's got, I don't know about anybody else, but I thought, right, what will I play first? I'll play Astrobot. So, and it was a good choice, I have to say. Just all the different sort of little twerks about the controller, like the the triggers. The triggers is so good. You just like there's this one level where you're like this sort of springy guy and you press it down and it really is like pressing against a spring, isn't it? I don't know if you've played it. If you have played it, comment how good that spring level is because it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. You just sort of use the gyro to tip the guy and point what way you want to go, and then you hold down the spring and you can kind of hold it down a little bit to jump a little bit, or just pull it right down, and then you're flying right up in the air. Brilliant. I absolutely love it. It just feels so much like a spring, and then the sound comes through the speakers blowing on the controller so you can blow a fan. I mean, I don't imagine blowing on a controller is going to get much use throughout the generation. I really can't see that, but you can really see the potential for the haptic feedback on the triggers. I mean, because that has definitely got potential. You can games like shooters, driving games. I mean, developers really need to make use of this because it's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, Astrobot, you need to play it. There's just so much to say about it that's so good, but you don't want to spoil it at the same time. I mean, if you don't know too much about it, basically it is a love letter to PlayStation. It's kind of like based on the insides of a PlayStation, I think, really. So some levels you'll see these sort of little PlayStation memory cards, which is, and you walk across the rope and stuff, and then you'll see some other reference to PlayStation. There's just references to PlayStation everywhere. You'll unlock puzzles, which you can kind of piece up, and then eventually they do a big mural on the wall, so you can fill that in. You find them as you go, and then there's also what relics, and relics is actually old parts of PlayStation, which is really cool. So as you unlock these, you'll get things like the PSP Go or the PSP camera, the old PlayStation 2 network device that you attach to PlayStation 2, and then you can access the network. PlayStation 1s, PlayStation these, PlayStation 5, you unlock all sorts of stuff, and then they all go in this big room, and you go in the big room, and they'll all be there, and you just walk around it, sort of nostalgia-filled room. It's so good. It's such a good game. If you're just sort of got a PlayStation 5 and you think, no, that's just demo or that, then you're totally missing out. It's amazing. It's a perfect game demo. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it a demo. It's more than a demo but it's not really long enough to be classed as a game in some people's eyes. But then some indie games are like 4 hours and they get 10 out of 10. So why can't this? I'm classing it as a game because I'm going back to it. I've not platinumed it. I don't really platinum stuff very often, but I'm going to platinum this because I just think it's brilliant. So yeah, I've said all I've got to say about that. Really all what to say. If you kind of just skip to the last 10 seconds of this video to get the summary, then play it. That's my summary because it's amazing. Okay, like, subscribe, see you later. Bye.